Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 10:11. There's three ones there, better than 2222. We had a couple of seconds today. Maybe we might have the couple of firsts tomorrow with the clock on the wall giving us a bit of help. Wet night in the west of Ireland. Leiterman said a drocky all night. Real winter ground. We had a plethora of stuff today with a few winners. In spite of Grey Dawning winning the Betfair Chase, I thought the performance of the day was the Jukebox Man. Really back in form. Didn't go to Cheltenham in the spring on account of an injury, but really back in form. I'd say Ben Pauling will be hoping that when he goes out into the yard in the morning that everything will be honky-dory and that he can go in with a fighting chance in the King George. I mentioned last night he was 12-1. I hope some of you availed of it. I did. He's into 9-2 now. They chalked him up at sixes and eights immediately, but that was snapped up. 9-2, I think, all over now. It'll depend on how his maybe his rivals the next day run tomorrow. There's three of them in the top 5 or 6 slots in the betting. So depending on how things go tomorrow, he could shorten or one of them could go out beyond him in the betting. We'll get to that race in a bit. We had Ile Francais, total disappointment, changed tactics. He sulked like a pig and jumped like one as well. Shoot first, looks like his days are sort of numbered. He fell actually. I didn't see that until I was looking at see where did he finish, and I seen he fell. He was gone out at a picture back at the TV. He's back safe and sound, I heard though. Grey Dawning to the Doddle for him. I've never seen a Group 1 or Grade 1 to be won in so easy a fashion on the snaff. Rock My Way was a very good winner. You could see a mile out that would that one go to the Welsh National? It would be ideally suited. Great knee action for soft ground and up to 4 miles wouldn't be negative. Gabriel's Getaway, that was in hard luck that it didn't get into the places. It finished fourth. They're only paying 3. Andishan, that finished second. That kind of place. And St. Lefort, they were paying 4, ahead fifth after ploughing through the last. For anyone that had each way money on, like from 11s, I was on at 8th. Went off, I think, 7-2 or 4-1. Desperate, unfortunate not to get a return on our money. Ole, one to watch. An out of form yard drifted from money overnight 7-2 into 5-2, drifted out to 6-1. Threatened on the turn, it looked like it was going to win, and the Fav rallied. I didn't even see it in time. I was on the bloody phone to do without the favourite and to do the forecast. So we're actually coming up the stretch when I got on to see it. To the phone call that I had to answer, sort of. Well, I didn't have to answer it. There's nothing you have to do with phones. And Waterford Whisper was to the peculiar sort of a race and ride. I don't know what to make of that horse. He'll definitely win a race, but maybe he's just one of those horses that everything has to sort of follow. I wouldn't be that keen on going near him the next day. I'll see how he'll pan out. On to tomorrow. If it isn't Dublin, I want to get a good night's sleep. I'm going to head to the Kingdom in the morning. I want to be gone before 9. I must be an awful, as a neighbour of mine, you say you're an asshole. That's Irish for ass. The madness I do 4-hour journey to get down there in the morning to see a football match. My neighbour said 30 fellas kicking a bag of wind around the field. There's a 2 miles 2.5 Exeter handicap hurl. Ambient view. Back in trip is the Fav. range, fell over fences the last day. Valadon is coming back from a break. Turn and Finish is a 4-year-old. I like that horse tomorrow, but I'm going to go with Peacenik. Um, the only thing is, this Katie Price is a bit out of form, but I went against the horse of the day on that, and I says, no, I'm not going to do the same again. It has won at the track, course and distance, won a novice hurdle. So that's a plus. It has been competitive in all its races behind Regent Stroll, dedicated here at Pleasanton. But in Sandown in April, in a Class 2 race, went out in front, and that was over nearly 2.5 mile. And it was right in the fray, set out in front with the white face and the couple of white rings. But the Horlicks of the last, it looked like it was going to be swallowed up and finish maybe sixth or seventh. But to be fair to it, it ran up the hill pretty gallantly and back in trip to a track that it won off. I thought I'd give that a chance tomorrow. Ambient View, I thought, was one paced and it was a further trip. I don't think it might have the toe to catch this, hopefully. The one I'd be afraid of stepping up in trip is Turn and Finish, maybe a 3-6 reverse forecast. On to Cork tomorrow. We have the Kevin McManus handicap chase, 2 miles 5. We have a bus horse in it. Spellacy's Cross. It won twice for us. Clonmel. And then it ran 3 miles 4 in the Cork Grand National. And it was way out of the weights. It was for £4. I think it was overweight 4. But it ran well and beat good horses back the way. It was too far of a trip. Back to a distance. Oh, it's £2 out of the weights again tomorrow. But some of the bookies are paying 5 places. And giving the shot at 16 to 1. It's worth the play. On to Punchestown tomorrow is the risk of thunder. There's a risk of rain, but I don't know about the thunder, but there's a race called the Risk of Thunder tomorrow. Bustleton and Vanilla, 2 good yardsticks. I'm going with Desertmore House. Now it opened at a bigger price, and I didn't get it. But it was second to Bustleton in the what do you call that? I can't think of it. The Latouche, and it's £2 better off. And as well as that, it has a run in a pint to pint. It won the Boss's Oscar. 10-year-old Martin Brazel might have it ready. Vanilla out form yard. He has won over the track before. Bustleton might need the run. When did that run last? October. Over hurdles twice. Maybe that's geared up for it too. The bumper tomorrow as well. And there's 2 local owners there. The Lawler family lives not too far away from the track. They have Drumban for the Mullinses, but Sean Mulryan, local man as well. It's only a game. This has track experience. It had ran second in Punchestown, second of I think it was 20 in the race or 22, 20. We gambled on horse of Emmett Mullins's. Captain for this, Sean likes to have a winner on this particular day. I think the 2 of them were 2 to 1. the fact that that has had a run tilts me towards that. It's only a game. On to the big one tomorrow. The John Durkan. Without galloping this time, he's on the easy list. Factifile won it last year in a small field. It was tactical, galloping the Champ out in front to make it a sort of a test of stamina. Gaelic Warrior going right-handed and is the middle distance more suitable or less suitable than 2 mile, which he has won, and 3 mile. I think that it's mighty, isn't it, to see that there's 2 Grand National winners, Nick Rocket 28 to 1 and I Am Maximus 50 to 1 in places. But Grange Clare West will probably take the lead. I know you're thinking it'll be just out for the gallop with a view to the Grand National. Actually, that shortened today without leaving the yard. Haughty Kilores was sort of into 14 to 1 after winning over hurdles. That's gone out to 66s again. And to look at betting, there isn't much to look in the way of I know the way you're thinking from next March. I'm going on Fastorslow. Thinking the setup of the race will suit faster pace this year, bigger field, and it came back a bit training a bit quicker, I believe, this time. Hasn't ran since last year. Now, I'm a draw 6-4 favourite last year. It has good record over in Punchestown. Has won 3 times. Has won this race before. Just going on each way price there at 6 to 1. It doesn't surprise me in the world to see anyone a 6 winner, to be honest, because you don't know what's going to happen on the turn for home. But that is my view. My selection is fast or slow. Hopefully there'll be a couple of winners for the Rossi and Sean Mulryan. Peacenik, yeah. That's about it. I'll give this in the oven. Bash the bookies over and out.